Well, I don't know if you can see it, but we had a brief 3 or 4 minute hailstorm. It might be starting up again here. Covered the car. Well, I don't know if that's rain or... And I just have the little kids home. They're older kids. Well, I have PJ too.
It's raining.
John and Jenny are at the church, and Mom's there setting up for Bible study.
Snowball.
Now make another snowball. Now that it's raining out there, I don't want to, but I'll make you one more off the car. I think you can see it. I can see it.
I just pulled it.
We haven't had hail in a long time. I'm in heaven. One car, we just saw a car put on its brakes, turn, and slide down the hill and almost crash into our mailbox there. Yeah, they got to be really careful. I'm not used to this. What else? There's Jimmy. Barefooted. What a great father here. It's very cold. It's got to be in the low 50s or high 40s. And we might go to the snow for the first time in a long time tomorrow. I'm off the next few days. I just started work at home base. I know I'm going on here. Oh, PJ, Jimmy wanted one if he could.
Hard to make them.
That's too bad. We heard that one clap of thunder, or at least rolling thunder. I thought I heard. We came outside, nothing happened. And 2 minutes later, it started hailing.
Oh, it's so cool. The windows are like ding, 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 ding.
The air is extra cold right now. I think it's colder than it has been. I'm breathing. Yeah, it is very cold.
Make me a nice snowball, please.
Okay. Just a minute.
Come on, it's so slippery.
No, the thing about hail is it usually comes and then goes away pretty quick. It's a kind of a violent up in the atmosphere action that causes it. Okay. Now it's pouring rain and I got to go out and make you a snowball? Okay, just a sec.
Now it's roasting. Let's see. One time I had a little sister that looked like
Well, March 3rd, 1996 was yesterday. Grandpa was 70.
In a minute if you let me rest a while. Turn this light on.
Playing the piano, telling stories. Wrestling
You're
around.
not even
Look out,
looking
John.
in there.
No, it's too close. Move back a little bit and you can do that.
I'm 70 now.
John, but I kind of want to take a picture of Grandpa. You sure are cute. Yeah. Grandpa and I, let's see, came over to get his car because it broke down. He came over last week, so we went to Lee Callender's, Ross, and J.C. Penney to get my final check for the home base for a month. And we celebrated his 70th. There's the youngest Spradley next to the oldest Spradley.
Daddy.
Right?
Daddy.
No.
Daddy.
The next. Dad, will you put your knee down so I can get a shot of you? Jimmy.
Dad, can you let go?
Jimmy, let go. No. Stop, please. Jimmy, please stop.
I put my hand in. Oh, Dad, that John's doing that. John did this.
Be careful. What? Yeah, I got pockets are right there. That's my pocket.
Jimmy, stop, please.
He's
John,
okay.
move your foot.
He's being good now. Where did PJ go?
I'm going to start counting disciplines, boys, because it's
PJ gone or upstairs?
PJ's upstairs doing something.
Oh,
Jenny's gone. Betsy's gone.
yeah. All boys here except for one little Rose.
Get your foot off, please.
I'm trying. Oh, somebody farted. I heard it now.
I'd like to have you boys in the picture, but not as wild boys. As nice.
Does it pick up pretty good when it's dark like this?
I've opened up the
Oh.
whatever it is. Let's more light in.
Well, here we are at Peter's house. I'm now 70 years old plus 1 day
Yeah.
in my 71st year, enjoying my grandchildren and my son Peter, who took me on a nice shopping tour this afternoon, and to Marie Callender's for my favorite buffet. We've had a very nice day on March the 4th.
I even introduced you to something new on your birthday.
Who was that?
Fried zucchini, right?
Yeah. I was interested about that lady that works for the same company.
Yeah, that was
The
interesting.
corporate office.
Yeah, Jim.
Be careful.
What did she say? What?
What are you saying? What are you saying?
What'd you say, Katie? What, Katie?
Oh, you make your head go like that. Katie, coming around the mountain. We had fun.
Don't trip. Thank you, Jim.
Yeah.
Don't run anymore,
You
please.
said the trip.
No, I said don't trip.
No, you said trip.
I want to hear Grandpa.
Okay.
Jimmy, sit
It's all right.
beside
It's
Grandpa.
okay. I don't mind. A little bit's fine. Oh, that's nice.
Where's Papa?
Where's Grandpa?
I'm right over here.
Ow!
Just a little shinny.
Hey, put your whole head on.
Okay.
No, your whole head so I can't see you. I can see you. I can't see you.
Okay. Oh,
I still don't see you.
still don't see me.
I still
Do I
can't.
take a big bite out of Jimmy? Easy, easy.
Do it again, please.
Do it again.
Do it again.
No, that's enough. Now I want you to sit over on this side.
Do what Grandpa says,
Sit on
Jim.
this side. Move that toe over. And sit right back like I'm sitting. Sit like this. And just rest a little bit. That was fun. Don't you hurt. I don't want you to hurt my boy. Here, put this probe on your head. Now you can go back. Okay. So what do you usually do at night? You watch a television program or read a story? Or... Huh? What's she saying?
I don't know, because
Tell your
I have to almost kind of see her to know. What, Katie? What?
I want Grandpa to show something.
You want to do what? You want to show Grandpa something?
Sure.
What do you want to show him?
I'll come.
Oh,
You want to show me? Blood on their door. The death angel won't come in there.
why?
Because Jesus is going to die on the cross and shed his blood so we can come to heaven. If we have the blood of Jesus, God won't have to punish us. So that's why they put that blood up there. Because someday Jesus is going to come and shed his
But
blood.
no, what? There's not blood on there.
No, just by it, just over the door.
Why?
Because Jesus is the door by which we can go to heaven. See, a door, you can go in through a door, can't you? You can open it up. So that's where they put the blood, right over the door, on each side and on the top. It's kind of like a cross where Jesus would die. Here's water. See the water up here? And this is water. And God rolled all the water back so the people could walk through without getting drowned. And they could get away. Did you hear about that?
No. No, Dad, please do that again.
Yeah.
See, they came to this big water, this big ocean,
Yeah.
and the soldiers were chasing them. And Moses said, what will we do? And God said, hold your stick up. And he held his stick up, and the water made a big wall there and a big wall here, and they walked right through to the other side. Isn't that something?
How do you do that?
It was a miracle. Only God could do that. He kept the water from falling on them.
Gee, I feel kind of neglectful. As an
Like
adult
a
story.
bridge, and they made a bridge long,
Yeah.
and then they didn't fall across.
Awesome.
Right. That's a sad story. See that man? He's very strong.
Yeah.
But
What's his name, Dad?
his name was Samson.
We know that story.
Hey.
But But you know what? He told somebody why he was strong. He said if his hair was cut, he wouldn't be strong anymore.
Remember that story, Jim? I've told you that.
Remember that lady named Delilah, and she got him to cut all his hair off? And then he wasn't strong, but they put him in prison and they poked his eyes out. Because they didn't like him.
Remember he killed all the people?
He killed all the bad
guys.
So then they bring him in here to make fun of him, see? And he tells the little boy to put him over by these big things, and he asked God to help him, and he pushed real hard, and the whole building fell down. And all of those people were killed by the building that fell on top of him. And he was killed too.
And then what did God do to him?
Well, I think he might have got to go to heaven. I hope he could go to heaven. His daddy and mama came and found him and took him back to bury him in their country.
Why buried him?
Well, they put his body under the ground, but
because he was dead.
But his spirit went up to heaven.
When
we die, our body just goes under the ground. But see, our body is just our house. We look out with our eyes, don't we? But we live inside our body, see? And when we die, then we leave our body and go to be with Jesus. But someday he'll give us a new body. So maybe Samson will have a new body and he'll be able to see. He won't be blind.
That was a sad one.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. I think so. I always felt sad about that. Yeah, that's Samson. He's strong. He pushed the whole building down. See these people falling down here? And everything came right down on top of them. Goodness.
PJ. Look, come here.
You want to see that
You
one?
show the world your sagging jammies.
Okay, this is
My little
where they're
sagger.
having a dinner. Okay, just a minute. You want to see that one?
Don't, Jim.
Oh my goodness, here's a little
I want
boy.
to show the world your sagging jammies.
That's Samuel.
My
God
son
talks
even
to
sags his
Samuel
jammies.
at nighttime. We see him.
Yeah, I saw a kid today trying on clothes when Grandpa and I went to Ross. And he was buying, I thought, I almost said that it was a pants you were buying were way too big for him, but then
Katie
I
likes the
realized.
one of Samson. She wants to see Samson.
No, I want to see
Oh, these are cool
Samson
shoes,
too.
Dad.
Okay, let's look for Samson.
I like those shoes.
I knew.
Oh, that was it.
Not yet.
Where's John?
That
You
sounded,
have to look at my masterpiece.
PJ, that sounded good. I like, oh man. I liked your shoes. They're protecting the baby Moses.
Where's John?
They don't want these soldiers to come and get Moses.
Why?
Because they were throwing all the baby boys in the river and drowning them. But you know what? The mama put little baby Moses in a basket. Did you
I
get
know that. I heard that story. I won that at church.
Neat.
Here, see the snake? God calls Moses. And Moses said, well, how will I know? And he said, he threw his stick on the ground and it turned into a
Grandpa's
snake.
new shoes. They're only $9.99 at JCPenney. And with his $9
That's
jammies.
enough of that.
What is he doing?
Oh, he's spanking
It
that
wasn't
man.
as good as the $4.99
Because he
shoes
wants
at
him to
Ross.
work on this building. See, they're making these bricks, and they're making a big, high building, and all the men have to work, and if they don't work hard enough, this man comes and whips them. And this man is getting tired, and he fell down, and he's whipping, and he says, get up!
Is that JCPenney, Dad? Are they working at JCPenney?
Yeah,
They don't work
working
at
at JCPenney. Now look over here. Oh my goodness. These people, see, Moses and Aaron come to the king and they say, let my people go. But the king won't let them go. He says, the Lord says to let them go. And he says, who's the Lord? And Moses said, the Lord sent us. And he says, he threw his stick down on the ground and it turned into a snake. And these men threw their stick down and it turned into a snake. But Moses' snake was stronger and ate up their snake. And that way the king knew that God had sent them, and God was stronger. And they could do tricks too, but Moses could do miracles. See, the devil helped them, but God's snake was stronger than the devil's snake. This was God's snake made by Moses, and this was the devil's snake.
I'm gonna try that one.
That was good. I like that. That was a great statement. I love it.
If God tells you to do it, it'll work. But
So I'm going to try about the snake, you know, the stick turning into a snake, and
Yeah, see?
Jim said, I'm going to try that one.
Oops, see, there's the pictures, PJ.
Look, Moses made a stick was good, and then they made a snake, and Moses' snake was stronger, so it could eat up.
That's right. God's stronger than the devil.
Katie wants to.
Sometimes-
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Sometimes the devil can do things, but God can do better things.
What are you showing Grandpa, Katie?
She likes
You showing him the book?
pictures. That's where they put the blood up on the door. And this is where they walked through the lake, the ocean. The water didn't touch them. God protected them. They could all walk through on dry ground. And God rolled the water back. Oh, it looks high, doesn't it? It's a good thing God held it back. You know what? After they left, some soldiers came trying to catch him.
It's a bad guy.
And the bad guys were trying to catch him. And as soon as these people got all the way through, Moses lifted his stick up in the air, and God let this water come back down and cover all the bad guys and drown them. All the bad soldiers that were chasing him got drowned. They were called Egyptians. This is the story of Samson, a strong man. But he was strong, but he forgot, and he told this lady what made him
No,
strong.
I gotta tell you something.
All right.
Can I see the one what Moses snake ate the other guy's snake?
Yeah. He's really
It
fascinated.
is fascinating.
That one?
No, when that eats that
Yeah. Is that the one you wanted to see?
snake. Yeah. I
You want to where he's
want
just
to-
okay. Back here is
I
another.
want-
Wait a minute. Here's another snake one back here. Now watch. This is where Moses, where he first did it.
Let me show
See,
Daddy.
God, you see this fire burning here?
Yeah.
Moses stopped to see what was burning here, and God spoke to him and said, "Moses, take your shoes off." See how his shoes are off?
Yes.
Because God was in this bush talking to Moses. And the bush kept burning and burning and burning, but it didn't burn up. And then God told Moses to go to the king. And the king said, "Well, what'll I show the king?" And God said, "Throw your stick down on the ground, Moses." He threw his stick down and it changed into a snake. And then God told Moses, "Pick it up by the tail." And when Moses picked it up by the tail, it turned back into a stick. Wasn't that something? How would-
I turned it into a snake.
God, first he turned the stick into a snake, but when Moses picked it up, he turned the snake back into a stick.
How did it turn it back into a stick?
It's a miracle. Only God could do it. We couldn't
Kate-
do it. See,
Katie's
and then-
asking to see a
Then he
doggy.
does it again in front of the king. He throws it down. They throw their sticks down. They said, "We could do that too." And so they threw their stick down. But Moses' snake ate their snakes up. And then Moses picked it up and it turned back into a stick in his hand again. Wow.
He's trying to get attention.
Isn't God strong?
Kind of.
He's saying, "Show my doggy." Is there a picture of it?
Oh,
Is
all
that a
right,
picture
let's
of a
look and
dog?
see. Oh, here's some frogs. See, frogs.
Dogs.
The frogs
Samson.
came.
Samson.
All right, we'll find
Then
one.
what does
Samson.
that frog
What
That's
you
a
doing,
frog.
boy?
There were so many frogs that the people, God told the king, if you don't
Don't
let
you
these
try
people
to
go,
lick
I'm
me.
gonna
Stop it.
send frogs all over. And
And
frogs got in their house, and frogs got in their stove, and frogs got in their refrigerator, and frogs got in their dishes and in their beds. Did you like frogs like that in your bed when you go to bed? A whole lot of them?
no.
No, they had so many. They had to. It was awful. They had to pile them all up in piles. And then after that came these grasshoppers, thousands and thousands of them, and flies.
Why?
Because God was punishing the king.
But David.
Please tell us.
Okay. David was watching his sheep, and then his dad comes out and said, "David, bring some food to your brothers." And they went, and then David saw Goliath.
Wait, till he put the food on the camel. That's what you said a
And
minute
put the
ago.
food on the camel, and then he saw Goliath, and Goliath was big, Goliath was that man, and then he asked Jesus to help him, so he killed Goliath.
How did he kill him?
He asked for God's help.
Oh.
What did he use? Did he use?
He used a stick, get his ring shot out, put 5 rocks, take one out, walk out, and throw his ring shot, and float it, and he killed Goliath.
How many rocks did he throw, Jimmy? Jimmy, how many rocks did he throw?
One. Where did
One?
it hit?
Good.
Where did it hit the giants?
Good.
Right in the forehead.
Right in the forehead. See, there it is. Right in the forehead, and the big giant fell crashing to the ground. And then what did David do? He ran up and he took this sword. And what did he do with the sword?
He cut his head off. But where's his head off?
Well, he doesn't show his head being cut off.
I think it'd be kind of gross.
And all the other soldiers ran away. They were so afraid. All this man's soldiers ran away, and all the soldiers on David's side chased them clear out of their country.
Good story, Jim.
That's the end. That was good, Jim.
Okay, now I want to see it.
Okay.